So, everyone acts differently around different people. You act completely different around your parents than you do around your best friend. Recently, I was informed that one of my good friends acts completely differently around me and not around me. And for a while, I was upset at this. I mean, like, does she think she has to impress me? Does she think she has to impress other people but not me? Like, why does she act so differently? And then I realized that I do that too. Like, I act completely different. Well, not completely, but I act somewhat differently around different people, and that bothered me, okay? So here's an example. I have a friend who really doesn't like cussing, okay? If you cuss, she kind of freaks out on you, and it's kind of scary. So guess what? I don't cuss around that friend. It makes her uncomfortable. It makes me uncomfortable when she yells at me for cussing. So I don't cuss around her. But Eleanor, as you probably remember, I do cuss around other friends. Especially like my guy friends when I'm skiing, I cuss more. I've noticed that. Like, it's really bad. I should probably stop skiing because I cuss so much. But that disturbed me, that I could be like this an angel mouth around this friend who hates cussing and then like a sailor around the friends who don't care while I'm skiing. One reason this bothered me was because I always try to be honest. I tell you who I am. If I don't like you, you know I don't like you. If you're my best friend, you know you're my best friend. Like, I try not to be two-faced too much. And so it bothered me that it felt like I was being two-faced when I was being one person around one and another person another. Then I realized though that I wasn't being two different people. I was just saying it in different words. I'm just as sarcastic, or maybe I'm not quite as sarcastic around the friend who cusses because doesn't like cussing, because so much of my sarcasm includes cussing, but I'm pretty much get the same points across. It might be in different words. Like, I might not call someone a whore around her because she wouldn't appreciate that, but I would be like, oh my gosh, that girl makes choices around boys that I do not agree with, or something nice like that. Well, not nice, but not quite as rough as whore. Whereas my friends who go skiing, I'd be like, oh my gosh, he's such a whore. I know I'm probably gonna get in trouble for calling people whores because of slut shaming, and I would just like to say that I am not encouraging slut shaming. I promise I don't. Or I can't promise I don't, because I might do it without really thinking about it. But I promise I don't go out of my way to slut shame, okay? Okay. Anyway, it's just, I realize that it's okay to behave differently around different friends, because the friend who doesn't like cussing would not appreciate it if I behaved the same way around her as the way I do around the guys. And the guys wouldn't appreciate it if I watched my language and if I was as uptight as I am around the other friend. Even though it's the same personality, because I feel the same way and I express my opinions, the same opinions, I just express them differently, and it's okay. It is okay to behave differently around different people as long as you are not being like two different people. When you're two different people, that's when you get into hot water and you're screwed over. Okay, we're humans. We can't exist without some different compartments in our lives.